Alright guys, so here we have a 2019 Honda CRF450L. This is their new Enduro model they released in 19. Very similar to the 450R. Comes with all the emissions. Choked up pipe. But I mean, this thing, believe it or not, it's pretty torquey for what it is. A lot of guys are basically buying these bikes and modding the hell out of them in terms of the dirt bikes. I'm really curious to see what this one would do with a Vortex and a performance exhaust, but for street use, pretty much comes ready to go. Now, we're not selling this as a street bike. This is just something we built for somebody to trail ride. Really just comes down to your local laws. I know Arizona is very lenient on ATVs being on the road. Some places in Colorado too. If you look up Brad Baker on YouTube, he actually has a couple videos of his Husky Trike that he rips around on the road. But yeah guys, we pretty much set this up. It's our first one in-house for the 450L. We've done a lot of the R models. See our billet triple clamps, integrated the key switch on there. Try to keep everything as OEM and clean as possible. So this is a 200X mirror front fender, fighting red. See how we put some grommets in there. So that's sitting down on some grommets. Made some new headlight mount brackets here. We have our billet hub with the 10-inch conversion installed on this machine. 10x5 front wheel. We do that because the brake is so large on this. I mean, the disc is literally the size of the wheel. Got the factory speedometer. Horn right there. Everything works like it should. Turn signals. We actually kept the dirt bike license plate mount, tail light and turn signals. We were able to actually just cut this down. This piece we completely left alone. We put a couple mounting tabs on our subframe. This is basically a mount and a wiring guard. See all the OEM wiring. And keep in mind guys, there's a lot of wiring on this bike compared to the race bike. But we did our best to tidy everything up. Pop the seat off so you can check this out. We try real hard to keep these as clean as possible. Our seat mount, TRX latch. This is the stock battery from the bike. Mounted the solenoid and the fuses here. Everything's easy to get to. Super easy to get to. Tip over sensor, got to keep that in this upright position. Stock CDI, seat post relocator. You can see the trimming that we do on the fenders just to make room for all of this. We honestly bring the fenders down closer to the subframe and tighten up the gap on the seat. You can see all this that was trimmed up. See right there how we made this mesh up over here. Same thing on this side. Now, we have a lot of guys asking about thumb throttle conversions for dirt bikes. We are offering those kits, so just give us a call if you're interested, 518-563-3699. This will work on the dirt bike too. Factory switches, thumb throttle conversion like I just said. Yeah guys, this thing is super clean. I think it's going to be absolutely killer. Our folding foot pegs. We retain the factory pin spring. Got a rock or a stump. It's going to fold up. It's not going to break off. The only mod you have to do on this to get your exhaust to work, we just literally cut the mid pipe and we extended this about 1.5 inches and we angled it. So that just pulls your can out, allows it to line up with our subframe. We have a mount right there. Now this stock exhaust is very heavy. I do recommend getting a lighter aftermarket one, but for street use or keeping the OEM emissions on there, that's something that we basically are just going to leave on this. But again guys, everybody asks, are these street legal? We don't sell anything street legal. Everything is off-road only. What you guys do with your bikes is up to you, but it is a street titled bike. And like I said, if you live in let's say Arizona and they allow ATVs on the road, you know, that is an option. But where we live, it's really not going to happen. That's our swing arm, billet, caliper mount. We try to make everything as much as we can in-house. Intake, got the intake hanger bracket. For the guys that ride mud, you can do an air box around this, but this one does not have it. Get a lot of requests for that too, but we have one we're finishing up here shortly. And again, bead locks, these are absolutely not road legal. Customer wanted bead locks in this for trail riding. Yeah guys, turned out pretty good. Got the Honda style rear end, CRF450R components, billet carrier, got the round housing, so simply just loosen your pinch bolts and the whole carrier rotates to adjust your chain. Got the regulator where it can stay cool. It's offset from where the chain is, just so when the chain cycles through, it's not going to hit it. Alright guys, let me know what you think of this bike. Another cool feature, these do come with a cooling fan on them if you're doing a lot of trail riding. If you guys have any questions about this, call us 518-563-3699 or head over to bbctrikes.com. We do have full conversion kits available for this bike. A lot of guys, they want to ride these modern bikes, but they have no experience on a two-wheeler, and ironically enough, they grew up on a three-wheeler. So this kind of fills that void, allows a lot of guys to just hop on these and go, not have the fear of falling. If you guys like this video, please share and subscribe. We appreciate it. fast these modern bikes are. They're insanely fast.